If you've ever cooked a turkey and it came out dry, chalky, or bland, today that ends. This is my 10 to 12 pound Costco turkey cooked on a pellet smoker, and it comes out crazy, juicy, flavorful, and perfectly done with that beautiful smoky color. In this video, I'm showing you my easiest no-stress method. We flatten the turkey so it cooks fast and even. We do a simple overnight dry brine, and we cook it by temperature, so you don't guess and you don't overcook it. Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're making a smoked turkey that your family will actually love. Juicy breast, fully cooked legs, and amazing flavor. And yes, I'm also testing my brand new Pit Boss smoker for the first time, so we're doing this together. Let's get everything ready. You need one turkey, 10 to 12 pounds. Seasonings, salt, black pepper, paprika, optional but really good. Garlic powder, onion powder, and a little dried thyme, a little oil or cooking spray for the skin. Pellets, I'm using a cherry blend. Cherry is mild and slightly sweet, and it gives poultry a beautiful color. And the most important tool, a probe thermometer. If your smoker has a probe built in, perfect. If not, any probe or instant rate thermometer works. Quick note before we start. Keep the turkey cold the whole time. If your turkey is frozen, thaw it fully in the refrigerator first. Don't thaw it on the counter. Step 1, open the package and remove the plastic. Then pull out everything from inside the turkey, the neck and the giblet bag. Now here's something I like to do with many store-bought turkeys, especially Costco, a cold water soak. A lot of these turkeys are already lightly brined, and soaking helps you control the salt level and keep the flavor balanced. Put the turkey in a clean sink, cooler, or large container with very cold water, and you can add ice if you want. Soak it for 1 to 2 hours. If you have time, you can go longer, even 4 to 5 hours, as long as you keep it cold and change the water about every hour. When you're done, drain the water and pat the turkey very dry with paper towels. Dry skin equals better color and better texture later. Also, quick food safety tip. After you handle raw turkey, wash your hands and sanitize your sink and counters. Now we do the number one trick for a juicy turkey, spatchcocking. Spatchcock means we remove the backbone so the turkey lays flat. A flat turkey cooks more evenly and it cooks faster, so the breast doesn't dry out while you're waiting for the legs. Flip the turkey breast side down, cut along one side of the backbone, then the other side, and pull that backbone out. Save the backbone, put it in the freezer, and later you can make turkey stock, gravy, soup. It's gold. Now open the turkey like a book and press down to flatten it. Some people just crack the breastbone, and that works. I like to go one step further. I remove the breastbone and sometimes a little rib bone so the turkey is extra flat. You don't have to do that part, but it makes the cook more even and it's easier to handle in the smoker. And look at the wings. Tuck the wingtips underneath the breast. That protects them from drying out or burning. Now seasoning. My base seasoning is simple and it always works. Salt, pepper, and paprika. Paprika gives color and a mild sweet flavor. If you want more flavor, add garlic powder and onion powder. If you want a holiday taste, add a little dried thyme. Season both sides of the turkey, and don't forget the legs and wings. One important tip, check your turkey label. If it says pre-brined or contains up to X% solution, go lighter on salt. If you have an extra minute, gently lift the skin over the breast with your fingers and season underneath the skin too. That's the easiest way to make sure the breast meat tastes amazing, not just the skin. Finally, spray or brush a light coat of oil over the skin. This helps the skin brown and gives you that beautiful golden finish. Now the secret step for juicy meat and better skin, rest the turkey in the refrigerator overnight, place it on a tray or rack and let it sit uncovered. This is basically a dry brine. The salt moves into the meat and the skin dries out. Overnight is best, but if you're short on time, even 4 to 6 hours helps a lot. Next day, smoker time. Fill the pellet hopper with your pellets. Cherry blend for me. Turn on the smoker and preheat to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Inside the smoker, put a water pan underneath the turkey. This does two things. It helps keep the temperature steady, and it keeps the surface from drying out too fast. You can use plain water, or you can add onion, garlic, or herbs to the pan for extra aroma. Once the smoker is hot, place the turkey on the rack, skin side up, and make sure it's centered so it cooks evenly. Now the most important step, the temperature probe. Put the probe into the thickest part of the breast, close to the center, but not touching bone. If you want to double check later, you can also temp the thigh. Dark meat usually tastes best around 170 to 175, but the key is the breast. Once the breast hits 165, it's safe and ready. If your smoker lets you set a target temperature, set it to 165. On some models, it can alert you and even stop automatically, which is amazing because it prevents overcooking. Now we cook. I start at 325 for the first hour to get good color and start crisping the skin. After about an hour, you can bump the heat to 350 to finish and get the skin even crispier. Cook time depends on your turkey size, your smoker, and your weather, but for a spatchcock turkey around 10 to 12 pounds is usually about 2 to 3 hours total. The real rule is simple: don't cook by time, cook by internal temperature. Try not to open the smoker too often. Every time you open the door, you lose heat. I usually check once around the 1 hour mark, and then again when the turkey is close to done. When the breast hits 165, the turkey is ready. Pull it out and let it rest. I know it's hard to wait because it smells incredible, but resting is how you keep it juicy. Rest the turkey at least 20 minutes. 30 minutes is even better. The juices redistribute and the temperature finishes evenly. Now let's carve. Start with the legs and thighs. Pull the leg away from the body. Slice through the joint and it comes right off. Same with the wings. For the breast, slice along the breastbone, lift the whole breast off, and slice it across the grain. Look at that, tender, juicy, and not dry at all. The skin has a beautiful color, and the smoke flavor is perfect, not too strong. This is the kind of turkey that makes everybody happy, kids, adults, everybody. And because it's spatchcocked, it cooks faster, so you're not waiting all day.
Yummy, yummy.
Quick recap: optional cold soak to control salt, keep it cold, change water, spatchcock for even cooking, season simple, rest overnight in the fridge, smoke at 325, then finish around 350 for crisp skin, and pull at 165 in the breast, then rest before carving. If you try this smoked turkey, leave a comment and tell me what seasoning you used and what pellets you chose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who always makes dry turkey. See you in the next one.